Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santalski. I'm giving you my Super Bowl prediction for the 2022 Super Bowl. Like I said, I'll be betting the NFL during the 2022 NFL regular season with my Model D. That's what I fully expect. Super Bowl, I definitely have to lean the Bengals plus the points here, man. Super Bowl underdogs, the 3 or more, typically cover. You got two close teams, two teams performing at a very high level. I know the Rams have the home field advantage. Rams, in my perception, they have the more sexy team that's going to appeal to the public. But a lot of the public money, I guess, like Cincinnati here, which kind of surprised me because, I figured, like the Rams, just with who their receivers are, the running back, the quarterback, Stafford, the fact that they're in a big city like LA, Cincinnati, it's a smaller town team. They haven't been in the Super Bowl since the 1980s. So, it's a long time coming. Rams, they've been in the Super Bowl 3 years ago. They were in the Super Bowl with, Kurt Warner a couple times when they were with St. Louis. So, the public has a more familiarity with the Rams. But, hey, man, maybe Cincinnati's just that underdog team that people are just falling in love with, the playoffs and that, man. And it's good to see it, man. It doesn't really make a sexy Super Bowl as far as, fans clamoring to see Cincinnati and that, or the American public clamoring to see Cincinnati make it. But like I said, right now we got +4. We're sitting on +4, -103 for Cincinnati, -4, -113 towards the Rams. So more money coming in on the Rams, or not more money coming in on the Rams, but there's a slight lean to the Rams on the line. You can also expand this on the book I use, and you can also take these odds too if you want. And it shows you the juice that's associated with that spread. If I bet the game, it's going to be with the money line that's the standard showing. Like, I'm not gonna pay for +6 -132 or anything like that. I'm gonna take the +4 -103 odds. I'm not laying a lot of vig. I'm not doing any of that, man. But yeah, it does worry me that a lot of the sharp action is possibly on the Rams here. It's always a concern, man. You have to acknowledge that. And then we'll flash to Pinnacle real quick, and we'll see that Pinnacle is flashing -4, -4.5, with a lean, with a -110 lean towards the Rams. So that's telling me smart money is on the Rams here, and that might be the right side, man. I just feel like, yeah, the Rams can have all this firepower. They can have all the offensive weapons, great defense or a couple defensive stars, and they could be in their home field. But, man, this game's going to play out a lot closer than what I think people think, man. That's how I always feel. Like, these games always go different than the mindset that people think. They're going to be close, hard trench, fought-out games. But it's always nice to look at the lines, see what's going on. Don't have a model for the Super Bowl, but I just know that, man. You can't discount 4-point underdogs in the Super Bowl. That's a significant amount of money. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but if we look at past Super Bowls, we'll see the Giants. They beat the Patriots a couple times as underdogs. Last time in 2012, the Broncos beating the Carolina Panthers as 4-point dogs. Seattle beating Denver as dogs. The last year's Super Bowl, Tampa Bay beating Kansas City as dogs. Then there's some pick'em games that, yeah, they tend to go to the favorites. Kansas City, a 1.5 favorite over San Francisco. We saw how that played out. We saw San Francisco melt down in the fourth quarter with a 6-point lead, I believe. So we've seen all these different things. We've seen all these different outcomes. We've seen the Patriots-Seattle games. The last time I think we could say is Atlanta +3. They had a 28-3 lead or something at halftime. They just never scored a point after, and they were 3-point dogs. They were 3-point dogs, and they ended up losing in overtime by 6. That's an anomaly, man. But it happens. That's something that did happen, and it's got to be acknowledged. But it's hard for me to believe the public's on Cincinnati. I figured the smart money would be on Cincinnati, but it's not. But we'll see. I'm not involved with the game yet, but before game time, I would place my bet direct before game time. And like I said, I'm leaning Cincinnati +4 -103. that's my lean. Like I said, I'm not involved with it yet, but I probably will be, man. It's just I don't want to look back and be like, man, I didn't get in on that. +4 Super Bowl odds. It's going to be a tight game. None of these teams want to lose. Cincinnati's going to fight tooth and nail, man, and +4. I kind of like it, man. And like I said, we know in the Super Bowl, doesn't matter what the smart money is. The public team wins sometimes. Yeah, I'd like to be on the sharp side here, but if I'm not, well, that's fine too, man. So that's just my early lean, guys. I'm on Cincinnati +4. Talk to you guys soon. We'll see what the outcome is tonight. Enjoy the game.